Beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn. They don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yeah.
All right? Bring it in. Win on 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the... Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Minnesota, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they weren't supposed to be this good this far into the season. The question everyone is asking, can they keep it up?
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got MP. He's out there with Dosunmu. Hardy is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Clint Capella out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Capella. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play in that one. MP with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Dosunmu. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets it go. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, one thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Williamson. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And out of bounds, the New Orleans will have it. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season. Right side Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Williamson. There's the 3. Here's Capella with the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Here's Lively. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Lively. Here's MP. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Here's Hardy. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Hardaway's checked in for Christie. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. DeJounte Murray is second.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williamson inside, covered by MP. Takes a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Dosunmu on the wing. Here's MP. Misses in close. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
The Mavericks trailing. Where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, BA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that...
He's checked in for the Pelicans. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jones against MP. Pass to Davis. Screen by MP. Here's Hardy. The 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Hardy's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
We've got Herb Jones, and it's Goodwin in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. For 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Here's Christie. Offensive rebound. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Christie. Cash money on the open jump shot. Christie's got 8 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Pickett. Here's Goodwin. The 3-ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Hardy, the pass to MP. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Screen by MP. And Hardy hits from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Goodwin passes to Pickett. Jones from outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The drive by MP. MP knifing through for the bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Jones. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Misi. He's guarded by Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. No good from outside. The Mavericks lead by 6. Davis, the pass to Hardy. Here's Christie. On the wing, MP. Pass to Davis. 13 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
MP outside. Outside Davis. MP with it. It's picked up by Jones. From deep. Pass to Hardy. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's MP. MP right through him.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here's Goodwin. Outside Reeves. Will it go? Doesn't go that time. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played,
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, Fury.
and it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And this question comes to us from Mind. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Dosunmu is out there with MP. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. Williamson looking around. Up top, Capella. Pass to Murray. Driving in. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. He's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play on both ends of the floor to make an impact. MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Dallas, MP. On shot.
Free throw good, MP. Pelicans trail by 9. On the wing, Murray. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Williamson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Dallas leading by 7. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Down low. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Hardy. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing. And it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Here's Hawkins. Gets the three to fall. Hawkins has got 12 points.
You can't leave guys like Hawkins open from there in this league.
Over to the wing. Hardy, the pass to MP. Now here's Dosunmu. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Williamson against MP. Williamson. It's tipped.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside Murray. Let's go with a three. It's not going to go for him. The Mavericks lead by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Capella against Lively. The three, Hardy. Connects from downtown. He's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to review the game plan. Here's a look at some stats for Zion Williamson.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now,
making a switch here. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Dosunmu. We've got Clint Capella. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the basket by MP.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Murray, shot is good.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Christie. And here's Dosunmu. MP, the pass to Lively. DeSumo on the wing. Clock at 4. Now MP. Three-pointer. No good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Stripped away. Hardy, the pass to Lively. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the left side wing. They set the screen. From deep, MP. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
MP with it. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Here's Williamson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year, Christie. And he banks in the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now DeSumo. Pass to Lively. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. The shot no good. Now here's Murray. Here's Hawkins. Outside Murray. Capella. The second chance points on the tip in. So it's the Mavericks now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Hardy. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire